some filling sandbags to put along the back of the home. Others, like Ruben Fuentes, clearing out the Marcotte's belongings and pumping water out of the basement.
It comes from the heart, you know. If I was in a situation like that, Jim, I'm sure he would be no problem. He'd help me out.
The Marcottes say they do have flood insurance, but unfortunately it doesn't cover their favorite part of their home, their family pool. They've had to replace it several times in the past from previous flooding, and they fear they're going to have to do that once again. Reporting live in Racine, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
It's good to see the teamwork, though, Ben. Thanks so much for that. A woman seriously injured when a retaining wall collapsed outside her senior living facility during the downpours we had on Sunday. That woman has died. Authorities in Port Washington say 74-year-old Judith Zoziski was completely buried under the rubble outside Lincoln Village Senior Living. First responders did free her. They got her to the hospital. She passed away yesterday. That case remains under investigation.
An unusual situation brought on by the heavy rain has left hundreds of We Energies customers in downtown Milwaukee without heat or hot water. This happened after parts of the utility's steam system at its downtown plant flooded. No word on when heat and hot water might be restored. The Department of Natural Resources is on the scene of an early morning fire in New Berlin. Flames and plumes of potentially hazardous smoke shot through the roof at Lincoln Industries near Cleveland and Calhoun. Several nearby businesses in the industrial park had to be evacuated. There were concerns that chemicals inside the building could be dangerous.
This company does chrome plating and different metal plating procedures. So they have a lot of chemicals, tens of thousands of gallons of hazardous chemicals in here.
Some of those chemicals did spill, prompting the call to DNR. Firefighters say the blaze may have been caused by a failed mechanical device. Luckily, no one hurt.
More tragic news on the coronavirus front. The Sisters of Charity of St. Joan Antietam say 75-year-old sister Gabriella Wynn and 78-year-old sister Monica Fumo have both passed away from complications of COVID-19. This was the picture taken from their annual spaghetti dinner. Memorial services expected to be planned for the sisters at a later date. There have been a total of 8 new deaths statewide from COVID-19. The state also reports nearly 200 new confirmed cases. 398 people are currently in hospitals across the state with COVID-19. Governor Tony Evers today unveiling his plan to spend $1 billion in federal funds to fight COVID-19 in Wisconsin. That money will be used for ongoing virus testing efforts, including conducting contact tracing, purchasing supplies, providing resources, and preparing for a potential surge. The spending plan comes just a day after Evers dropped plans to work with the state legislature to pass a new statewide rule to slow the spread of the virus.
Milwaukee health departments are finalizing guidelines to let all remaining businesses reopen. They will be done in phases. They're all in line with the Badger Bounce Back plan. The North Shore Health Director said the next phase will continue to limit gatherings to 10 or fewer people and will also include strict plans for businesses. The question many have is who will enforce this?
We would invite business owners, employees, consumers to alert us to when there's a business that is not complying with those guidelines so that we can follow up with them. The tools that we have will continue to be those around education, but in terms of outbreaks and situations where we have spread in a facility or in a setting, then we have additional tools beyond just the guidelines.
Christensen says health departments will send out guidelines as soon as that plan is finalized.
We're getting a clearer idea of what summer could look like in the city of Racine. The city's health department today issued an order limiting mass gatherings of people through the end of July. The order applies to planned as well as spontaneous public events. Events scheduled after July 31st will be reviewed in the weeks ahead by the city health department. Now, this is separate from the extension of the Safer at Home order in Racine. That's scheduled to end on May 26th. Racine has more than 700 confirmed cases. That is up from just 460 a week ago. Meantime, 3 communities in Milwaukee County are letting their public health orders expire Thursday. They are Franklin, Hales Corners, and Wauwatosa. Those communities, along with 8 other health departments in the county, issued their orders after Safer at Home was struck down last Wednesday. Officials are urging people and businesses to take extra precautions. They say it's time to start bouncing back.
Mayfair Mall will reopen to customers starting tomorrow morning, but not all of the mall's tenants and vendors are ready to welcome back shoppers. As Mary Jo Ola shows us, the businesses that are opening back up are making some changes.
Welcome back. Mayfair will be open beginning Wednesday, May 20th at 11 a.m.
Mayfair Mall is getting ready to open its doors to the public with new precautions. Expect hand sanitizing stations, touch-free interactions, increased cleaning, and social distancing directions.
Everybody have to understand the situation.
Egyptian international art has been a fixture at Mayfair for years. The owner says he will have masks for customers.
I have limited for people to come to the store. I see already if I have 5 customers, good enough.
Our best-selling flavor is our dill pickle popcorn. It's what we're known for.
But it'll be a little longer before Christine Pugel and her team at Treat Street are back up and running.
We have to make everything, so it takes several days, over a week to even get operational again.
The gourmet snack shop also needs to sort out the changes they'll make to the store, from where they place products to if they'll require customers to wear a mask.
It kind of leaves us in a scary point because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how anything is going to change throughout all of this. So we're testing out the waters.
This all comes as Christine's father remains hospitalized with the virus.
I'm putting my faith in everyone because everybody's in this together. So everyone has to take those little steps and it can make a huge difference.
A spokesperson for Mayfair Mall says face masks are recommended but not required. Security will provide them upon request. The spokesperson also says a full list of open retailers will be posted on their website tomorrow morning. In Wauwatosa, Mary Jo Ola, TMJ4 News.
Getting you back to work is a big part of our reporting on the rebound in Milwaukee. For local restaurant owners, that's figuring out how to safely reopen so people feel comfortable sitting down to eat. The Small Business Development Center says fewer tables with space in between is a must. They're also suggesting paper menus with no condiments left on the tables. There's no state mandate here, but they say they're respecting their customers because many may not get another shot if there is another shutdown.
Because, getting out of this first one was hard enough. How hard do you think it's going to be to get out of the second one if we have one, It's going to be a lot harder.
Coming up tonight at 10, why some small businesses might come out of this pandemic stronger than ever before. You can see other recommendations for small businesses to reopen. Go to tmj4.com/rebound and click on Getting Back to Work. In the meantime, many restaurants remain open for business.
It is Takeout Tuesday, and tonight we feature an old favorite, the burger, with a healthy twist. This Takeout Tuesday, you might want to consider a burger for dinner.
Sounds good to me, Carol. As part of our We're Open series, Rod Burks is back. He's headed to Stacked Burger Bar, where he assures us, Carol, they also have some healthy options.
At the corner of 1st and Pittsburgh in the 5th Ward, you'll find Stacked Burger Bar, which is a craft burger restaurant. They're doing curbside, takeout, and delivery, and they've seen the market prices double to get their product in the door.
I've always, had a good relationship. I'm the biggest grass-fed beef buyer in the state for a single location. The problem, getting it, it's just paying for it. It's a different monster now.
They consider themselves as one of the healthiest burger places in town, and they have a lot of options.
Our niche is burgers, 100% grass-fed. But we also have probably another niche that's even bigger, but it's more under the radar. But we cater, for gluten-free, allergens, celiacs. If you have an allergy, I haven't had somebody I can't feed. Black bean burger. We have a chickpea walnut burger. We have portobello. We have the Impossible Burger.
Those healthy options are a big draw for the professional athletes. They've catered for the Bucks, Cubs, Phillies, and Giants, and they also get some to come in.
Fun to get that recognition. A lot of Brewers come in here, a lot of Bucks come in here. And it's funny because my staff isn't always like, you know, that abreast with all the athletes in the area.
Stack Burger Bar is open from 11 to 7, Tuesday through Thursday. They'll stay open until 8 for you on Friday and Saturday. Also open on Sunday. Recommendations here are the Hangover Burger and the Impossible Burger. Here in the 5th Ward, Rod Burks, TMJ4 News.